Welcome to episode 63 of the Industry Angel. No guest interview this week, so I'm going to have a chat around email unsubscribes. So, it's been a bit of a hot topic this for my clients of late, and I sent my email newsletter out last week, and after checking through the report, I noticed there was an unsubscribe. Now, when I say one, there was one. Now, I don't get many because I keep my list quite tight. It's quite a targeted audience. The industry standard for unsubscribes probably around, well, it's less than 1%, 0.5 to 1% maybe. So when someone unsubscribes, it can be quite emotional. But I think, okay, we need to turn our heads around and celebrate this. All right. So you know the score. For every marketing email you send out, you must give the person the ability to opt out or unsubscribe from further emails. That's just what you need to do. So why do people unsubscribe? So they could be cleaning their inbox, and we know what that's about. Okay, I'm guilty of this myself. So if you subscribe to a blog, a website, you leave the email address. There's a point where I actually unsubscribe, and it's because I'm cleaning my inbox out. Sometimes I unsubscribe and then resubscribe later on. How fickle and shallow am I? But I get it. You know, our inboxes are quite full, so that could be a reason. They might also still be following you via your YouTube channels, your blog, your social channels. So don't get too disheartened. They might be lurking in the background there. Employee turnover, that could always be a reason. So somebody's left and they've been subscribed to your blog, your newsletter. They might have forgotten about you. Now, if that's the case, you've got to look at the tempo and the frequency of your emails. Okay, I would say at least once a month you should be emailing. They might have got tired of receiving your messages. Now, that could point to spam. You know, quite often if I subscribe to a website, quite often sometimes I'll have these auto emails that'll populate. So every day for a week you might get an email from them. Personally, I don't like that, and I tend to unsubscribe quite quickly after that because I feel it's a bit spammy. But I don't mind subscribing and then every month getting an email from me every fortnight. That's fine with me. But that's purely up to you, and that's something for you to test with your audience. So if you're receiving a high level of unsubscribes, you could try a few techniques and validations. So try to optimize the frequency of your email. Okay, so as I said, send your email at least once a month. You need to get them used to your emails. You don't want to lose touch with them. So don't leave it, like 3 months, which some of my clients do because they find that it's too busy. They are busy, I get that, but what they're doing is they're cherry picking the good stuff, okay, and keep pushing. So if you've got a whiteboard and you've got newsletter written on, you'll always find something else to do. Unless you're a keen writer, you often find the nice stuff to do. So I often tell this to clients and my kids, do the worst stuff first, get it out the way, and then everything else is just gravy, just a great day after that. So make sure you get it done. Don't leave it too long. You don't want to lose touch with your audience. Review your content. So when your subscriber left their email address with you, it's because they enjoyed your content and it's beneficial to them. It helps them in their job. It helps them in their jobs to be done. So if you've spent a day with me, you'll know that I often talk about what's the job to be done. I talk about the pains, the gains. So when somebody's subscribed to your newsletter, it's because you're helping them along with that job to be done. Are you still helping them with that? Are you still providing the same content you used to provide? Or have you become a bit spammy? Have you gone off piste with your content of late? So maybe if you're receiving a high level of unsubscribes, maybe you want to check that out. Remember, your list is looking for value. You're a trusted authority, whether you like it or not. That's why they like you. And again, if you've been with me for a day or so, you'll know that I talk about the know, like, and trust factor. People have left their email address with you because they know, like, and trust you. You're a trusted authority. They like your opinions. They like your news. Don't abuse that. Don't kind of lull them into a false sense of security and start going over spammy on them. They appreciate your offerings. Keep that in mind. Respect their inbox. Okay? So now, hopefully, if you've got a targeted audience and you've got some readers that respect you and vice versa, some prospects, some customers, they'll appreciate that the content, they'll appreciate you're a business. Okay? You've got something to sell at the end of the day. And yes, we've got a calling. We love to help. We love to assist. But this is how we make our living as well. You know, we aren't charities. We can't do this for free. We need to make money as well. So there's going to be a balance there of like free stuff and paid stuff. So some readers might not get this. You know, they might just enjoy the free stuff. So when you promote your paid services, you might get some unsubscribes because people are spitting the dummy and they just don't get that you're trying to also sell to them. So even though your services and your products could be relevant to them, it could really help them, it could be a great ROI on them, but they just want something for free. So don't beat yourself up about it. That's fair enough. If they don't understand that you aren't providing free consultancy and they get their knickers in a twist when you promote your services, just let it go. So just like Elsa from Frozen, let it go. Actually, don't let it go. Celebrate it, okay? Celebrate the unsubscribes. And because it can save you money. It can save you money. If you've got a big email list, you're going to have to pay for each email sent. So it can save you money if they're unsubscribed. It can save you from tidying and purging your email list. And what I mean by this is that periodically, you might wish to remove subscribers. So if you're checking your report and you find that some aren't opening your email, why not ditch them? Do you do that? Go through your email list, go through your report and see who's not opening your email and remove their ass. It's good. Actually, it's going to help your click-through rate. It's going to help your open rate, which is always a good thing. So maybe give that some thought. And what you'll be left with is a really quality list of customers and prospects. You can now provide this audience with quality emails. If that aren't your target audience or your ideal customer avatar, then great. They'll just self-select themselves off your list. So keep your unsubscribe link visible. Actually, make it massive, make it huge. No, but seriously, you've got to have a link there to prevent spam complaints. You want unsubscribes are a hell of a lot better than a spam report. That's not what you want to be dealing with. I've had somebody, it must be 3 years now, it's just popping in my head there. Somebody threatened me with some sort of reporting me to spam, and it was really out of order. So if I do get an email from somebody, I do try to keep in mind that, you know, they are trying to gain business. They are, you know, that I try and just cut them a little bit slack. If they're going to hit me with 2, 3, 4 emails after I've unsubscribed, or actually I haven't subscribed to the list at all, then I might get a little bit annoyed. But, you know, try and show people some respect. Don't wind them up. If somebody has unsubscribed, I suggest you just unsubscribe them. Okay? Don't send them another email saying that the request to be unsubscribed is now being processed, or an email saying, congratulations, you are now unsubscribed. It's just another email to send them. It's going to wind them up. Okay? So just to summarize, the only metric in your list is that you should be growing it over time. So if it's slowly growing, and actually I prefer that because we've talked about target audience. So if it's slowly growing, you probably are, you know, getting some good quality recipients in there. But as long as it's rising, you're on the right path. Okay? So the next time you've got an unsubscriber, remember, it'll save you time, money, energy. So smile, go into your email platform and erase their ass. Simple as that. Okay? I'm Farrar. This is the Industry Angel, and thanks for listening.